So the students wrote grants to the governor's office so that through the STEM projects they were able to get funding for their supplies for their projects, and then they're shooting to be able to enter in the Ritchie Science Fair that's at Weber State in the middle of March. So that was their ultimate goal when they wrote the grants. So based on the judging today, they'll see if they get to go there.
The electrons would go through here, they would get stuck onto this because it's metal, and then it would go onto this alligator clip, and then it would go onto this, and then it would connect to this other alligator clip. I learned that it takes a long time with just little tiny water droplets to make just a tiny little spark.
We made holes on them and hanged them from a table with water bottles to see which one bent the most.
We dropped it off until it's just 9 times, so that one stiffened the most. So yeah, and because when we first tested it, when it wasn't pounded at all, it would bend you could bend it with your hands pretty much, and then we tried it with water bottles, and it bent pretty much the same, but the more we pounded it, it stayed straighter.
I tested several animals and I found out that my hypothesis was right. Coco was one of them. Then there was Susie, Mikey, Rosie, Deja, and Chloe.
Several of the groups were able to get mentors from Hill Air Force Base, ATK. We had some engineers in, so the 6th graders were able to have some extra help with their projects too.
Our procedure is what we built the raft first, and we got all the materials ready, and then we would set the raft on the water, but we had to put the fuel on the sponge. The first fastest was the vegetable oil, because with oil spills, they're, you know how in the water they have oil spills and the oil expands everywhere? That's where the surface tension comes in.
I've learned that different kinds of substances will actually make different types of objects actually be able to move faster and slower depending on what substance you stick kind of on the engine.
You can actually get energy from dirt, okay? But it has to be a certain kind of dirt that isn't tampered with or anything. This one is second to stronger. The third one, I put vinegar in it, and it will actually make the most energy, okay?